I got the dog covered. Okay. Oh, hello. Hi. Okay, this is just a one pile thing. It's not a pick a. It's not a pick a card. It's just a general read. But this is their current thoughts and feelings about you. Not about you. Well, not that it's not about you. It just I don't know. It's their current thoughts and feelings about. I guess about y'all. They're thinking about y'all. But either way, maybe some of you they're not. But this is just their current thoughts and feelings. All right. So it might be about you. It might not be. But considering I couldn't seem to say it any other way, my guess is that it is about you. Okay. And we have the coming apart card. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to try to remember to get in the chat this time. Oh, wait. That's true. I'm so waiting for him. I got him ready in advance with a bone and some calming down techniques. It worked. I put his bed right here. He's not even using it, but it's there. I don't know. Either way. Hello. Hold on, my brightness. Okay. Hello. How's everybody doing today? I hope everybody's doing good. I'm doing pretty good. I'm pretty tired. I've been working a lot. But overall, this is their current thoughts and feelings. I guess like your person, you know? So we have option 1, slow and steady. Option 2, magic stream. And option 3, sacred pool. So go ahead and pick your pick, and I will see you at your pick. It's going to take about 20 minutes for each shuffle. And then maybe about 20 minutes to read each pile. Oh, wait. That's true. It's not supposed to be a pick. Ah, fuck. I don't really want to do a pick a card. I want to start all over. Can I do that? Oh. Ugh. This is just like when I boarded the wrong bus the other day. I'm actually have to change the title. Can I even do that? I think I can. Nah, we'll just keep all these cards and keep doing a general reading. Because I don't got time for pick a card. My dog, man. He's no bueno. All right? He doesn't like to do nothing but sit there. But listen, I guess we needed 3 of these cards. I was trying to fake him out. All right? I was like pretending I was using my camera. And it didn't work. It did work. He started triggering. But I couldn't figure out how to calm him. Because I wasn't actually doing a stream, right? So I was able to be like, no, standing up and like telling him to sit and guiding him to the couch. I was able to do this more, liberally. And it didn't work out. I don't know. He does the same thing. I don't know. But then he finally calmed down. I didn't even have to massage his pits. He just chilled out. Now he's on the couch with a bone. He's got me all messed up, this dog. I don't even do pick a cards anymore. I can barely, because, listen, I don't got time to do 3 piles. Think about the timing on that. 20 minutes to shuffle. And then 20 minutes per pile. That's already 80 minutes guaranteed right there. And he makes it take longer. All right? And it's like, the goal is to, like, I don't know, have him chill out. But he's a puppy. Okay. And he's got, like, separation anxiety. And I've been working lately, so I haven't been home. No, Lord have mercy. Where I work yesterday. What was I doing yesterday? I did 2 units in one day. I'm told, listen, hey, go over to here, this townhouse, 3 stories. I'm like, oh, fuck, all right. They're like, but don't worry. I'm like reading into this real excitedly. They're like, nothing has to really be done, just a wipe down because it's like been sitting. And I'm like, oh, all right, that's cool. I get there. It is not just a wipe down my ass. All right, that floor was never done, so it was not like a quick dusting thing. No, the floor was filthy, and the outside windows were skipped, and the toilets were skipped, and this monster, whoever cleaned this house was a monster. I don't know who let them in. Okay, they don't belong cleaning units because they didn't even polish the stove or the fridge. And I was like, gasps. I was like, who did this? And then I went and I was like, I gotta check the toilets now. I check on it because if they can't polish appliances, I went in there and I was like, I need to inspect because I cannot be the last cleaning person to have stepped in here and asked to freshen it up and leave it looking like that. Not my standard. Good God, no. Never. Why would I even come to work if that's what I'm going to produce? I'd go find a different job. I don't know. This is my mindset. Point is, I inspect the unit and I'm like, oh God, this place is filthy, basically. So it takes me 2 hours to freshen this motherfucker up. It's 3 stories, though, 2 bathrooms. I even had to do the shower walls. Dude, the person didn't even clean the shower wall, not even like tried. It wasn't like it was streaky and smeared and just they didn't do a good job. No, they just completely skipped all of this polishing. You have to polish, or else what's the point? I don't know. So I took care of it. It took me 2 hours. Ugh. And the vacuuming was the worst. I hate vacuums. And listen, Dyson vacuums are not that great. My favorite vacuum, honestly, is a Mealy. I don't know. It makes me think of honey and honeybees. But no, it actually their logo is a unicorn. I was like, oh, that's even cuter. I love this company, and they make like espresso machines. Oddly enough, I don't know. I was in some house that I would clean for. This was the house where both her twin children, well, they weren't twins, they were different ages, but they looked like identical, but like basically the same, but different. Like you could tell one was like a year or two older than the other. Either way, them kids went missing. I don't know where they went. I don't know. It was sometime after Halloween. I'm so serious. And it's terrible. I don't know. Either way, it was my point. Yeah, so yesterday I do this. I take care of that 3 story unit. Bam, 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 bam. I knock it off the park in 2 hours because I basically had to redo everything but the insides of the fridge and the stove. But everything else had to be done. And also wiping the counters and like, because everything is dusty. That was terrible. And that's why I said that barbarian did not clean under the toilet. They didn't clean the back of the toilet. They didn't clean none of I was like, damn it, I don't even got enough rags for this because I don't even think my boss took a look at it. Like they hired someone to clean it yonder years. I don't even know when. And they like just left it like terrible. I want to say terrible. And I took care of it though. I mean, it's one of those where you walk in and it's like, oh, it looks clean, but what was all that piss back there? Ugh, this isn't clean at all. Okay, and they didn't even polish the fixtures. Who doesn't polish fixtures? That's what I'm saying. These people need to get out of my work field. All these people I don't know what they do. I don't know why they're cleaning if they hate it so much and if they're so terrible at it. You know what I mean? Like, I would never sign up for that job. Ever. There's so many different jobs out there to do. Kijiji or whatever. I don't know what America uses, but we use Kijiji. And this, hello, please be good. Come on, no, you gotta sit down. No, you can't have these cards. Is that what it is? It's the cards that get you all going? No, back it up. Stop. No. Oh my God. That's it. I don't want to have to put you on the leash. Let's go. We're going in the kitchen. You had your chance and you blew it. I know. Every man I know, if given a chance, they cock blow it, motherfucker. Come on, let's go, Cerberus. Let's go into this. Yes. You got your food? Well, no, you don't got any. You got your water. You don't need. Listen, you don't need. No, you don't need 2 breakfasts today. Ha ha ha. I know. How terrible. Hold on, let me get you your bed. Oh, it's too heavy. Hold on, back it up. Beep, 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 beep. There you go. Now enjoy. I know. Not terrible, but Oh my God, he scratched my leg. Anyways, I'm back. I was hoping I wouldn't have to, lock him up on the side there. He's in the kitchen. He's got this nice bed. He's fine. I don't know. People try to act like, I don't know. This dog, I'm sure, was caged. He came with like a scar on his nose from like shoving his head through the cage trying to get out of it. I won't cage an animal, but I will detain them. They're animals. And if they're behaving like an animal, you can't just. It's not a human. It's not like a companion no more. It's a motherfucking beast over there. He's not behaving. He's using that mouth. Okay, he's gonna learn that I am food at some point. Shush. He almost bit my ex's face. He's upset about it. And I was like, I don't blame you. I was like, he almost got your beard and just ripped it right off, didn't he? And he's like, I don't know. He's like, me and him ain't friends no more. I'm like, that's him. I said, he loses friends left and right. I said, me and him aren't friends 50% of the day. I said, I'm talking to that dog. I walk away from him like, no, we're not friends. But listen, me and Cerberus might argue. We might be the odd couple. But motherfucker, we go to bed every night together. We take every fucking nap together, and neither of us complain about this. He moves around the room. I stay in one spot like a fucking corpse or something, like a Dracula, uh, sleeping like this between all my pillows. I got like a circle of pillows, and he just wanders around. He doesn't disturb me. I no longer wake up with him in my face and sniffing me. It was like I was on fucking Jurassic Park. I shit you not. It was the scariest thing ever to wake up to. I was like, oh dear lord, because it was like I forgot I even bought a dog. It was like during the first beginning weeks where I forgot I had that in my life. I was like, what the hell is this? I thought I lived alone. Oh dear lord, am I waking up from like a coma? And my whole life was just a dream. And there's actually a heavy breather living with me. Who are you? Oh, it's Cerberus. Hello. But yeah, so anyways, back to my work talk. I don't know, I like to complain about work. And I only got one pile left. Okay. So second unit I get to, I have to transfer the supplies like a half block down the street. I'm looking crazy. I don't really care. I'm looking dirty and I don't really care. I mean, I'm at work. I'm not gonna go there looking fresh. Either way. So oh god, and there's no AC in this unit. I fucking sweat. I could not believe I was so sweaty. I was like, well, this is that. Anyways, I go to the next unit. And it's I should God. My boss is like, don't worry about the stove. My face. I'm like, cool, because that's great. And then they're like, some other and the bathtub you don't have to do. I'm like, awesome. I go in there and I see why I don't have to do them. I'm like, I see that stove. I'm like, I was like, who lived here? I didn't even touch it. I was like, I don't even want to go near this. It looks like you're gonna get grease on you just from being in the same, like being Russian. It was terrible. And I'm like, all right, well, let's check out this fridge. I opened the fridge. I screamed, man. It made me scream. I said, oh my God, I'm sure it's broken and they're replacing this. I'm sure of it. Oh God. I text my boss like in hopes. I'm like, hey man, I'm just like checking to see if like maybe this fridge isn't supposed to be clean too. Question mark, please God. This is so gross. It's got so much food everywhere. Like on the walls, syrup. It's got black stuff in the corner. I just want to, and it smells. It always smells because someone unplugged it, and I'm like, and it's unplugged. Is it dead? Is it broken? Please tell me it's broken. I've done this before, and it was broken. Okay, so I was like, this is one of those moments, and then my boss says, no, they just unplugged it because if it's not broken, I have to clean that. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh dear Lord, please be broken. Can you check and make sure it's broken? They're like, oh no, as far as I'm concerned, it's just the stove. I'm like, ah. And then they're like, they just unplugged it to paint. I was like, oh, this beast works. This monster of a fridge. Ugh. And then I was like, all right, well, let me go check the bathroom scene. I go in there. I scream again. This one was louder because I was not expecting it. I walk in the toilet because the toilet, it's like, listen, it's like seeing a penis. When you see a toilet with no toilet seat, it's so scary. I don't know how to explain that. I walk in there. I turn the corner real quick and I see there's no toilet seat on it. And I'm like, ah! And then I look and I see everything else, all the floor, and I see the tub. It's all open, the walls gone, and I'm like, there's just a pipe, and I'm like, ah! I don't know why this scared the shit out of me, and I was like, I need to get the fuck out. I like ran back to the kitchen, and I was like, no, it's terrible in there too. I was like, "Oh, good." And I mean, so I took care of it though. Oh, and then there was like a big, huge water stain on the floor, like huge. I'm like, please don't be like toilet water because there's no toilet seat. Too many variables going on in here. What is that? And what is that? And oh god, and how do I take care of that? There was like rugs, and everything's wet in the carpets. So I'm like, do you like want me to just like vacuum over this shit? She's like, no, no, we're replacing them. Just pick up some. I'm like, oh, thank God. I was like, I mean, judging by this bathroom, I didn't think y'all were gonna change a damn thing. And judging by that fridge, I figured y'all was like not gonna, not now y'all like my boss, but whoever is renting that bitch, whoever hired us, I figured they weren't gonna change nothing, like a slumlord. Oh, I had to clean in the cracks. I had to watch the moldings. That place was terrible. I screamed. I have never screamed at a unit. I've screamed in units, just not like at them, like ah. Oh, and behind where the appliances were was 10 times worse. Ugh, either way, that story's done. I'm done with that place for today. That place don't. Ugh, it's terrible over there. Okay. Either way, hello, I'm back, and this is a general reading that I ended up forgetting that was general, and I started to do 3 options for picking. So they must have a lot. They must be thinking a lot about you. Okay, so sacred pool, magic stream, and slow and steady. Okay, so their current thoughts and feelings, I feel like, are to do something. They might have like a big task at hand, and they're just going to come at it slow and steady. Maybe they're at work, something like this. Ah! Oh no, that's my nurse. Oh no, did I have an appointment today? I might have. Listen, I'm avoiding her. It's my business. Anyways, coming apart. Okay, so this is somebody that you don't talk to. I don't know if you guys are friends still or not. I feel like that information's irrelevant for now. But you guys don't talk. That's the important part. The kiss. Oh, with holding hands. Hold on. Okay. That's really sweet. And there's a moon. I don't know. I feel like maybe something with the moon cycle. This person thinks about you when they look at the moon, I think. I think this person wants to kiss you under the moon. Their thoughts and feelings about you right now are kissing you under the moon. Maybe it's nighttime. Get the moon here. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. So this person's like hidden. Current thoughts and feelings about you. We have the clouds card, the King of Wands, with the King of Pentacles underneath it. It's the fish card. The fish card's all about being lucky, right? Okay, like getting lucky. I feel like this person wants to. I want to. What was that? That was not the dog. That was something else. Anyways, okay, this person wants to visit you. Like when they think about you, I feel like they're thinking about you now. Slow and steady. I feel like this person might think about you while at work. Something like this. I'm imagining someone like I was just talking about. Imagine someone arriving at their job and it's like, okay, I got a big day ahead of me. No need to rush this. Okay, the engagement ring. Yeah, no, this is somebody who doesn't want to rush you guys. They like, and this person doesn't rush. This person's extremely patient. Right? Their current thoughts and feelings. I feel like this person might be okay. If they're not at work, I feel like maybe they're tired from work or something because we got the sacred pool. They could be taking a bath, and they think about you while they're in the bath, apparently, or while they're in the shower. Magic stream. It's more about rivers. This person might get visions about you or dreams because this card's more dreamy than a vision. Hey, that's like I don't know where is that water. Look at this, it's a waterfall, but where is the water actually coming from? Think about that. Eventually, that water would run out, right? It's up there. Either way. So basically, this person's trying to take their time with you. This person thinks about you for like the long haul, the long times. Okay, yes, the engagement ring was the old lady. Okay, that's what I said. It's like this person wants to make you their old lady. Photograph. I feel like this person has a picture of you, and they look at it. This makes them think of you, and I feel like they might. Maybe that's what they're doing right now. Oh, yeah, with the Six of Cups. Yeah, no, this is like somebody that misses you. The Stars card, they like Ten of Swords. They like walked away from you. The reason why you guys aren't together. There's perfume, but that's really strong. I can like taste it. It's from upstairs. How did it get down here? Anyways, I was gonna say this person. The reason why you guys aren't talking anymore is because of this person. Like this person put some type of wedge between you guys. The Ship card. It's like they want to go out and then come back. So this is like somebody. I feel like, oh wow, it's almost like when like somebody doesn't really get to. It's how do I explain that? Like sowing their wild oats, but not really like intentionally. This person has things they're trying to do, and I feel like and being tied down isn't part of it, but they see it as they're like doing these things or they've already done them and they're ready to. I feel like be with you, something like this. This person's like maybe kept you waiting. I feel like the old woman. I feel like might have been waiting for this motherfucker a long time. Okay, something about like I want to say there might be something with a past life involving some type of river or stream. I feel like this person somehow connects with you in dreams. They might be sleeping right now. The Clouds card is always kind of dreamy, right? But overall, and Sacred Pool too, kind of. And this person, I feel like this person might actually like be thinking of you, and then they fall asleep. Slow and steady. I feel like no, they're very relaxed. They're very slow with you. It's not like they met you, fell for you, or tried to date you and wanted to get closer with you and engage with like get like in a like I don't know a relationship with you or anything like this, and then they got like some cold feet and ran off on you to go sow some wild oats. No, I feel like you meet this person at a time, and they could be you could it could be a reconnection with the Six of Cups. It could be somebody you knew in the past. This person's got King of Wands energy, so a lot of people like this person, crush on this person, like they like this person's energy sexually. Okay, so this person, I feel like you meet them when they're like out and about. Okay, like I don't know, and they're not really. They're they see it as there's time for both or something, so they're like finishing up something that they're doing. I feel like it's with romance and dating and stuff. I feel like this is it's almost like this person gave up on dating, and then here you come and you're perfect. And then they're like, oh, but I've already done this. Do you know what I mean? They've made an engagement to something else, but it's not a person. It might be a job. That's what I'm saying. Something with work. And this person thinks about you while at work a lot. So they have like commitments elsewhere. And then but they want you're like basically so this person they didn't make any commitments to you. I feel like this might not even be like relationship, like dating, like a boyfriend, girlfriend engagements. No, I mean like plans. They won't even make plans with you, like something like that. Like they make no engagements to you, but they go around and like engage with other people and they have commitments elsewhere. There's like no room for you basically. But you're the person that they basic this person's single. It's one of those people that'll kind of like always be single. That's why I say they almost like gave up on dating. Reddening and the Destroyer. Okay, I feel like this person doesn't have the patience for that. I feel like this person's an extremely patient person, but they do not have patience for like misbalance. And I feel like this is somebody that dodges like bad people. I feel like easily, naturally. This person evades traps and things like this naturally, like from the other gender, like you know what I mean, to avoid bad relationships and all. But I feel like overall, this person is not trying to get tied down. And then you kind of meet them when they've opened up a bit more. And I feel like they're out there trying to have abundance. They're out there trying to have fun, and they like just started this, so they basically try. It's almost like they try to fit you, but they can't, so they run away from you. The Destroyer. I know this person destroyed your relationship. I feel like this is almost like how they feel about y'all. I feel like the situation makes them angry because they destroyed it. But new beginnings. This person wants a new beginning with you. This is like an ex that wants to come back or something. When they're thinking about you, they do. And I feel like, and we're talking about what they're thinking about now. They're thinking about y'all's kissing. Y'all kiss. Or they've really imagined you kissing. They feel like I feel like y'all have kissed. With the Six of Cups and the Stars card, this person wishes to kiss you. I feel like Chiron, I feel like this person needs sexual healing. That might be why they're running around even doing this. I feel like it's just them experiencing things. You know what I mean? And maybe they're going off and experiencing things that they can't experience with you, type of thing. But they're experiencing these things like a bucket list or something. And then they're coming back to you, something like that. But the destroyer, I feel like this person feels like they look back on it and they're like, they know they're the reason why y'all are apart. Abundance. I feel like this person's really abundant. I feel like they're a good person. So they're not trying to do anything wrong to you or by you. So this person's real careful with their words and how what they represent as. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like they don't make plans because they might cancel them type of vibe. But overall, I feel like all they think about is you and y'all's past. So this is like somebody new that you recently met. Y'all have a past life, but they're thinking about y'all's relationship in this life from whatever past you've had with them. And I feel like they're thinking about kissing you. They're thinking about having some really nice sex. I feel like love making almost with Chiron. It's almost like very peaceful. This person might want to light a candle. Okay, new beginnings. You know, this person wants to start fresh. They want to take accountability. They think about all the. I feel like they think about how to start fresh with you. It's almost like when a man wants to apologize to the woman and he wants to be with her and he knows he wanted to be with her, but he runs off on her and does whatever else while they're not together. And this doesn't satisfy them. They go back to this person to be like apologetic with like an engagement ring. Like literally, like this is what their mind is. Like I'll get a ring and I'll ask them to marry me. And I feel like this is absurd. Okay, this is too much, right? So this person's trying to be realistic. But the destroyer, I feel like they feel like y'all's relationship is destroyed. There's nothing they can do about it. I don't know, but they see it as you're the only one for them. This is gonna someone that's gonna die single, basically. And I feel like, and they're just gonna try to live some experiences because they fucked it up with you and they can't be with you. So they're like, they're not gonna put any. I feel like they're thinking of like their commitments. They're like, I'm never making commitments to anybody. I just destroy relationships. This person keeps everyone at a distance. I feel like since dating you or since meeting you or since connecting with you or reconnecting with you, I feel like they don't really take anything seriously. Emotions are running high. This person gets upset when they think about you. So that's why I say this person might be dreaming and they might be thinking about you before they fall asleep, something like this, like a situation like this, right? Or this could be just this moment in time. So whenever they start to think on you, I feel like it's while they're at work or when they're I feel like isolated and slow and steady. They're paying like there's time, you know. So that could be like while they're in the shower, magic stream, you know, I mean the water falling over them. It could be while they're walking around. Shush, shush, shush. But overall, I feel like if they think too much, they get angry, they get sad, they want to try again, they want to talk to you again. The destroyer card, they get discouraged. I feel like the engagement ring, they want to make a grand gesture. The clouds card, King of Wands, they don't. I feel like all they can offer you, or all they see realistically that they can offer you, is themselves, basically. This person thinks about having sex with you, they start to probably even masturbate. Usually, like if this is like I'm imagining somebody that literally thinks about you before they fall asleep. This person sleeps a lot. I feel like it's before they fall asleep with anything. They're thinking on you and what to do and how to abundance, how to fix this. Basically, uncertainty. They don't know how you feel about them. Awareness. I don't know. They want to know how you feel about them. This is like somebody that wants to come in and talk, and I feel like first maybe find out how you feel. And then, like, but the destroyer card, this really holds them back. I don't know how they exited or the last time y'all talked, but they feel like they ruined the relationship. They hurt your feelings. They did something that, like, you're not going to necessarily want to forgive them for or something like this. Conclusions are within reach. I feel like this person wants to kind of confess or tell you what they've done or what they haven't done or something. They're upset and they want to balance out. And I feel like the only way they're really going to be able to do that is to talk to you. Either way, uncertainty. The shades of gray within the fog will eventually lift. So I feel like if you got multiple people in your life, like say you got multiple suitors, King of Pentacles, the Fish card, and I mean you could be very lucky and like what's the word when people are single and like they're seek highly no eligible. You might be like some eligible bachelor or bachelorette type thing. And basically, this person recognizes that. They know that you might have up. They know that you could have look because this is three fish, but if you look closer, it's six. There's other fish in the background, even. The anchor card, locked down. Like this person wants to like lock you down so that you don't run off with another person that might want to kiss on you and be someone with you. I feel like they're not saying you sleep around necessarily, even if you do. I feel like this person's not even judgmental like this. They just want to basically, you know what I mean? Like, get you out of the dating pool, the sacred pool. Yeah, no, they want to put you in the sacred pool and you be the only fish for them. And I mean, or and I mean, and they're the only fish for you type of vibe. They don't want you with anyone else. They want to be with you. So they messed all this up, but they can't seem to get over it. But because they're not sure about how you feel about them, they want to get made aware about it. Gardenia, wake up, roll the clouds away, and look. So I feel like they want you to know who they are. They want you to like not like you might have multiple people, like I said, multiple energies pulling on you. This person can sense it. They know it. You might be single now and looking around. They get some type of awareness into your situation, and it just bothers them. I want to say. Conclusions are within reach, but this person wants conclusions. So emotions are running high. They start to cry a bit, then they get mad, and then they cry. The destroyer card. I feel like that's like them closing it out, like and stopping from thinking about you. They either end it with. They always end it with the destroyer. They remember what they did, then they get mad about it, then they get upset about it, then they think about a new beginning with you possibly, and then they get upset because they're not sure how you feel, and then they get angry because they don't know how you feel, and they got other people trying to date you. And then the destroyer card, they end up not saying anything. So it's like this person like can feel that you're gonna like pass them up. Okay, but they're the love card. That's why I said this person's in love with you. This is almost like somebody who doesn't know how to love somebody. Like they've never experienced it. I feel like the chemical reaction plus the actual like the connection part. I feel like they haven't ever really experienced both at the same time like that. Like where they're chemically like crushing and then falling in love with somebody. And there's actually like some type of past life or soulmate connection with you guys. With the stars card and the Chiron card and the kiss and all this. This person basically the destroyer. I feel like this is somebody that doesn't really get too cuddly. I feel like that's what makes them want to be with you and commit to you because they feel like they want to cuddle you and things like this. They want to kiss on you. They want to make love to you. You met this person, like I said, when they're out doing, not experimenting, it's kind of like exploring, but it's like not entertaining. It's like a mixture of all this. Like they're trying to just like pass the time with it without making commitments to people. They're experiencing. They're experiencing all sorts of things, platonic and non. And this person's out there looking for some sex too. I'm not sure if they ever really find it, but they never take anything seriously, and they see it as all just like an experience type of thing. But you're the experience that they want the most, but they can't seem to find that, and I feel like they're not even really looking for it. And then they find you, and they think about this a lot. Stabbed in the back. As I said, this person wants to apologize for something. Engagement ring. I feel like for not committing to you, for not locking you down, for even you being single right now. They feel like this was a betrayal to you, to leave you or to dump you or to not commit to you. If you tried to date this person, they might have rejected you or something. They want to go back on all of this. They think about all this. They wish they could just like rewind and go back in time and say yes or make a different decision or something like this. And I don't feel like it's a particular person. This person isn't sitting around like dating anyone or in love with anyone but you. This person's okay. It's like proud. They're like proudly in love with you. Is this the other card? Yeah, I feel like, yeah, no, this is like the mystery lover over here. I feel like this person is like somebody that just goes out there and tries and tries and tries, but I feel like and it tries to see each experience until they can meet the right one. But they're not even looking for the right one. It's not like they're hopeful each time. I feel like it's reversed. They're looking into it for what this experience will be, because they're never gonna find someone that they want to like cuddle up with and live with and coexist with and do all this coming apart. Basically, this person stays apart from everybody. It's like somebody that likes their space. Okay, prosperity. A prosperous business with good riches and success. So, okay, this King of Wands is really, all right, a King of Pentacles. All right, it's kind of like this is somebody that can run around and I feel like and just have sexual relationships with people and not get attached to them at all. They've actually tried to get attached and be in love, and it's just never actually happened. So it's not because they're a bad person. This is just because of chemical reactions and just them in love and things like this. This is like somebody that will only fall for a soulmate. And they just haven't met any, basically. They've only met maybe good companions, maybe past life friends, but not soulmates. You know what I mean? So overall, this is like the King of Wands, but no one really quite realizes there's such the you know what I mean, like explorer over here. You know what I mean? Like sexually. And I feel like they do all sorts of things, but no one really knows about their sexual business, basically. And I feel like if they go around, that doesn't mean they're getting laid, but they're trying. You know what I mean? Like if someone offers this person like an interesting night, they're single, so they might try that. But at the end of the day, this is the King of Pentacles plus the King of Wands. So I feel like they like to kind of like keep they're not really that sexually adventurous or something. So, but they're out there kind of just looking for good sexual experiences, and that's it. Friendships and good sexual experiences, and I feel like some of you, this person's very select about their sexual experiences, so they might not sleep around much at all, even if they try to. You know what I mean? Like this person is looking in, you know what I mean? It's like almost like someone moving on or like from a concept. And then the concept rolls around while they're just doing that type of like foolish energy with people. But I feel like not openly. But they feel like they stabbed you in the back. You shouldn't be single. This person's like, no, you shouldn't be single. This person is like somebody I feel like they might sabotage your relationships behind your back. I feel like not like random ones or every single one of them or anything like this, but like I feel like they've stopped people from trying to approach you that they know. They've like claimed you. They told them no, you're off limits, something like this. King of Wands, no, this person fell in love with you. They don't want anyone having you or being with you but them. But they don't know how to go about this destroyer card. Ah, see the whip. That's about being soulmates and stuff. But what is it? The Jack of Wands. That's what I'm saying. This person kind of came at you very, like, in and out, not treating you very seriously. They fumbled it basically. They feel like they should have proposed to you while you guys were together. Or they should have at least, like, I feel like I feel like they might have tried. I feel like this person tried. They tried their best, but they were not expecting it. They thought a soulmate connection was just going to be super easy. But this is somebody that I feel like I'm not sure what their sign would be, but they got a lot of water in their chart because of how emotional they can get. Super moon. I feel like this person can get very emotional. And I feel like with the moon, full moon eclipse, I feel like they could easily not conceal it all and no one really knows. And this person, like maybe they cry in the shower, things like this. But like they're not very open about it, but they're very heartbroken about y'all coming apart and they don't want you single. This is like somebody that's like, if I can't date you, I want to at least pick the person for you. This person doesn't trust, like if you're a woman, this person doesn't trust any man with you. They trust no man with you. If you're a man, this woman trusts no woman with you. They feel like they're not going to be able to handle it. A lot of you, this is a man though. And basically, this person strongly desires you secretly. I feel like they don't tell you. This is like somebody that would sit there next to you or talk to you, and they don't tell you. I feel like not even a pit. Like they keep it all secret how much they desire you because they try to take you very seriously. They tried, but they just didn't handle it properly. So I feel like they want another chance, but That's where the soulmate connection lies, I feel. It's not about how, like, you guys connect and you guys get together and it's great, right? And then you get problems because that's normal, especially when this person didn't have room for you in their life. That caused a lot of fucking problems. It made other people jealous or needing them and pulling on them, and it made other people get needy even with them. And I feel like it was because they basically were ditching everything and trying to like spend time with you and things like this. They were enjoying the love and being in love, basically. They loved this. But then it all got destroyed, I feel like, for all sorts of reasons. And not because they didn't like you or love you or want more of you or see a life with you or any of this. I feel like this is around thinking about this all the damn time. It's almost like they lay in bed and they're like, damn, they should be here. I should be with them. I'm not doing nothing for the night. I should go and see what they're doing and reconnect with them. Ah, but the destroyer card. Are they gonna be mad at me? Are they gonna forgive me? Are they gonna hear me out? Are they still mad at me? Things like this. And that's why the soulmates, they won't be. They'll listen, they'll care, you know what I mean? Something like this. That's you. Basically, you'll end up hearing the person out, which can open the door for new beginnings. You might not want to go back and date this person after everything that's happened, but this person actually still wants to, you know what I mean? I feel like not make up, but yes, make up. I want to make up with you and not argue. I feel like this person sees it as you were not very nice either. Something like this, like you guys had a falling out. I feel like possibly it's coming apart. Yeah, I feel like it was a falling out. You guys might still be friends, but you don't talk anymore, or you guys aren't friends at all. And you guys were friends. You guys were friends. This is where the love comes from. So I say this person had a really nice connection with you. That was a soulmate connection, and that's why they fell in love. But they got to come back and like not tell you this stuff, but basically hope that that's gonna fix whatever issues you all have. This person basically sees it as it's all their fault. They're really upset about it. Growth, okay, with uncertainty. That's why I say they don't know what would happen if you guys could even have a new beginning and like actually date each other. But this person is basically, if they can't have you, they don't want nobody, baby. I don't know, but I feel like, and depending on this person's sex drive, is how much they go out there and have sex. I feel like no matter how many people are trying to have sex with them, I feel like it's almost like they're still hoping to maybe find what y'all had again, so that they don't mess it up. But I feel like they can't find what y'all had again because what y'all had was between the two of y'all. Like I said, there's some past life connection. There's something special about it, y'all's story, who you are to each other, who you were to each other in past lives. There's a connection there that no one's going to be able to replicate. This person could fall in love again, but only if they meet someone else that's like that has that connection offered to them. So this person doesn't really feel hopeful to it. So I feel like mostly they just sit around thinking about you and how they can fix this. I feel like it's almost like they know they can fix it, or it's like as if you're it's like they know you'll forgive them, so they keep thinking to do it and wanting to do it so that they can have a new beginning, but they keep holding back. It's like they're making an excuse. I don't know what they did, but it's almost like they're being overly dramatic here with the stabbed in the back card. Like they might not have done anything that terrible to you, but because they did something to you at all, and you're the person they're in love with, they feel like it's a big deal. Maybe what they did to you is a big deal to them. A lot of people do this. So if like say this person slept around on you guys, but you guys weren't in a commitment, they still feel like they cheated on you. And this person wouldn't like that if it happened to them. This person, you know what I mean? Like if you guys were together, I feel like they would get upset if you slept around on them, type of thing. So they kind of like assume that you'll never take them back, or you'll never want to work it out and be with them again because they did something that's a big no to them if you did this to them. And I feel like you didn't do anything like this to this person. As I said, this person's like kind of pushing some emotions off onto you and letting it kind of like keep y'all apart. Eventually, they're gonna have to wake up to that and realize it. The growth card. I don't know. The tallest oak tree once started as a seedling. Don't be afraid to start something new. This is why I can't do a pick a card. I was like, come on, he's upset. He doesn't like sitting, being strapped in and sitting over there. He has luxuries, but he doesn't want that. So I'm gonna have to go over there and let him loose. But imagine if I had to do two more piles of this. Come on, okay. The goal is to get him to like not need the leash at all. But I can't sit there and have him tied up for like 2 hours. It's too terrible. He ends up falling asleep. I don't know. I don't like it. Anyway, so I feel like this person can't take anyone serious but a soulmate. They see you as your soul as a soulmate. They think about you whenever they have private time. And this is like now in time. Like right now, the energy of this person. So right now what they're doing, it could be multiple things. This person could be having this person thinks if this person ever has any sexual experiences with anyone, like one night stands or meets a person and that person kisses them, I feel like they imagine it's you. And they hate this. They want you. They don't want to open their eyes and then it's not you. They don't want to pretend like this is you. It makes it enjoyable for them. If they don't do it, it's not enjoyable. So that's why I said this person's kind of like, I don't know what to do here. And I mean, they're like, I can't help but want to repair it. But that's why I said they need to realize that you will repair it with them. Something prosperity and abundance. I feel like you guys would make a great couple. I feel like you just met this person at a very sloppy time in their life. And I feel like, and it was just I feel like many things caused this person to just not be able to like fully commit to you. And it caused y'all issues. You didn't take them seriously because you thought they were taking you seriously, but they did take you seriously. You have no idea how seriously they took you. I feel like this person is like, it's almost like they met you and they wanted to just like give you a ring right then and there and like lock you down like a promise ring or something like, hey, I know this is soon, but you know what I mean? Like, do you want to be my girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever? Do you want to, I feel like if you ask this person, what do you want to make the, you know what I mean? Like, what would you title our relationship or whatever? Like, you know what I mean? Like to define the relationship, I feel like this person would be like, whatever you want. And he'd be like, do you want to be a couple? They'd be like, yeah. I'd be like, they do. I felt like, thank God you did this, or you want to be with them or something. This person like struggles with taking the lead with you because I feel like they don't take the lead with anybody because they're not trying to date anybody. They don't take anyone serious. The Chiron card, I feel like they can't. They need you as their sexual partner. And they're like your relationship or connection allows this person to have sex and love at the same time. You know what I mean? Like desire, passion, and you know what I mean, and attraction and love. And I feel like, and that's just not common for. I feel like not a lot of people, let alone this person. So this person's very hard to get to fall for anyone like in love, where they care about them, they think about them, they want good things for them. The destroyer card, they don't want to hurt their feelings. That's why I say whatever they might have done, they might be overreacting, but they might have did a few things to you or said some things about you behind your back, did something behind your back. They want to tell you what they've done, and they still hope you want to be with them. And they dwell on this basically. I feel like daily. Okay, Bluebell, gratitude. Be thankful for what is good now. Okay, and growth. I feel like that's what they think about. They're good now. They're good now. They're like, I got room for you now. They've cleared everything. They're so mad because everything got in the way, and they actually recognized that you were something to really try for, and they did, and it just still wasn't enough because of everything in the way, and also because of inexperience and not being prepared for it, and then having other things actually come in the way. So I feel like they're good now, though. They're very thankful. I feel like because everything I feel like settled down, but now you're gone. Y'all ain't together. The destroyer card. That's all. Everything they had to do to get where they are, where they're good, ruined y'all's relationship. And but this person's still in love with you. They hope you're still in love with them. They feel like you might be in love with them. Something like this. Listen, I got a card that says if they once loved you, they still do. And this is true because when people have a chemical reaction for it, right? This will always happen. It's just the way their brain waves work together. Now, if someone has a soulmate attraction to somebody and they care about them like a relative, a family member, something like this, that's always going to be there too because of the soulmate. And this person basically, and then there's people where you don't really get too close to them, and it's because they don't really got much. You have to like learn them and get to know them and make it the bond. But this person already has a bond with you spiritually, like with soulmates, and they have a chemical reaction with you. And I feel like in this, there's nothing can be beat with this. This is like somebody that you get them emotional, and they're not very emotional. They're actually kind of quiet. I feel like this person's really, really, really wounded from the other gender. And I mean, like, this might be like a man that doesn't date around at all because of women, and he only has sex, and he doesn't get no attachments. Something like this. I feel like, and it's about kissing. It's something like the Chiron card. No, they got some type of injury here, and I feel like, but you heal that injury for them. You're like their sex partner. You know what I mean? Them having sex with you where they're in love at the same time while caring about you like a soulmate. It makes them like happy, makes them feel complete. I feel like this has been hard for this person to find. But gratitude, they're thankful to have found you. That's why I say stabbed in the back. They feel like a fucking monster because they stabbed you know what I mean? Their delicate little flower or whatever. They hurt it. They stepped on it. They did something. They didn't put a ring on it. They let it walk away. I mean something. And it's all because of this King of Wands activity over here behind the clouds, like smoke and mirrors and confusions and things coming. I feel like things from the past came to get to this person. New things bothered this person. Shush, shush, shush. All sorts of things. They can see all the ways that everything kind of combined to ruin everything and leave them basically now. They're great, but they're missing you. And they'll never be able to fill that person, those, you know, I mean, that role basically for them, the shoes for them, because you're too much for them. I mean, you're the one for them basically, and they don't. I feel like if they ever find it again, I feel like they will invite it in their life, and they won't fuck it up. But I feel like this person's not interested in even trying to find it again. You were great. There's no reason to go find it again. You're still here. You're still single. All these things. Fuck. The destroyer card. God, I just can't stop circling on this. Right? Happy love. A joyful, stable partnership and good friends. This is all this person has always wanted their entire life. And everybody they've tried to do this with before they met you has stomped on them and stabbed them in the back and didn't love them at all. And this person didn't really love them either. They just thought that was like how it was. You know what I mean? So they might have only had sexual attraction, or they might have only had soulmate attraction, or they might not even had any of this type of attraction. These are just people they've met in life and tried to create bonds with this person. And I feel like they've outgrown people like this. I feel like so now this person sits there and thinks about you and everything y'all had or could have had. Engagement ring. I feel like they want to, you know what I mean? Like they might even have a ring that they want to give you. I feel like they didn't necessarily go out and buy it, and it might not even be something that's valuable. You know what I mean? Like it's some type of expensive family heirloom or anything. No, it might not be anything crazy like this. They just might have one, and they're like, I would, you know, they want to give it to you like as a gift. But I feel like it would be like, you know, as a commitment to you, like because you are their lady type of thing. It's not even an engagement ring though, and it's not like a promise ring. Like don't sleep around with anybody. It's not even like that. I feel like it's just a piece of jewelry they want to give you or something like this, and they feel like if you're wearing it, I mean, it'll make them feel good. Even this person thinks about things like that, gifts they would, you know what I mean, to give you. As I say, this person's in love with you, and they feel like they stabbed you in the back, and they gotta fix all that. And I feel like, and they're never gonna let it go until they do, until they come back together with you. And I feel like because you're the only one that heals them, and this person desires to be healed. They don't want to be stuck in this King of Wands, smoke and mirrors, lover or mistress type vibe. They don't want to be in this. They want to be in a relationship. And I feel like, and you kind of like made them remember that about themselves, that they're the King of Wands only because no one can respect them properly as this King of Pentacles that they are. Everyone only treats them like this King of Wands and things like this, even if they do try to get into a committed relationship. This person might have been engaged in the past and they've broken it off. And I feel like because they were mistreated. So as I say, so this person doesn't go out there and purposely mistreat women. They just don't expect anything from them. They only expect mistreatment from the women. If it's a man, if it's a woman, you know, reverse it. Same, shush, shush, shush. Same story. So they sit around basically thinking about how you, Severus, knock it off. They sit around thinking about how with you they can have growth, they can actually commit to you. But they were not ready for you, not at all. I feel like because they had given up on this, who knows how long ago. It's been like 5+ years ago. They haven't even bothered to try. They've been just not experimenting, experiencing things, trying different things. I feel like this person might be curious sexually. They might have, like, if it's a man, he might have tried men and women or different sexual experiences, whatever was offered that they were comfortable with. I feel like they try, but this is all that life's offered them. I feel like for years now, since they maybe broke up with whoever they thought they were in love with in the past, something like that. And I feel like, and this person doesn't even compare you to that person. How you make this person feel is like how no one else has ever made this person feel. So that's why they don't really see that happening again. So they're just going to continue on with what they're doing. But I feel like this is unsatisfying for them because every moment they have apart, I mean, alone from people, they go back on y'all's relationship and everything that went wrong and how they want to make it right. And they want to know if you want to do the same. But then they don't actually contact you or anything like this. They fall asleep instead. They cry themselves to sleep. They have a dream about you even, and everything's great. They wake up and it's not the same, and that's why I say they're haunted by it basically. Because you're like the one that got away, but you didn't get away at all. You're just like sitting over there still, but you're going to get away. You know what I mean? And this person can't live with that. The gentleman card. Okay, I didn't read this one. But basically, that's how they are with you. They treat you like something really special. I feel like that, and you treat them like a gentleman. Like you give this person respect, and I feel like in this is how they know that you're a soulmate. I feel like the way you respect this person. I feel like even if they did something wrong to you, you still somehow respected them. I feel like face to face in person. Like you don't cross certain boundaries other people cross with this person. I feel like even when they're not upset, they still cross boundaries on this person. Like people are very like pushy with this person, and you're not. That's why I said there's a distinct difference in y'all's like relationship, and they love this. They love and care about you, and they're attracted to you, and they want to make a commitment to you. Yeah, I just don't know when they're gonna do it. They just I don't know. They feel like they've ruined everything, but eventually I feel like they will. But overall, today they don't know growth. Maybe they with awareness and growth and gratitude. I feel like maybe they just recently thought about you and they finally went to go look and research you or talk to you, not to maybe to talk to you. They might get some insight about you. They see you're available. You're not married basically, and they're gonna come in and try to like fix that. Okay, and be thankful that they even had the chance, something like that. They're gonna make you aware of how they feel, so that way I feel like if you want to come apart, you can. But if you want to get back together with them, you can. But you know everything that's happened in between. You know all the reasons why they basically put distant ruin the relationship in the first place. What card was that? The ship card. This person like ran from you, eluded you, dodged you, something like this. They got close with you easily, so like connection wise, and they might have got sexual with you easily because of attraction wise. But overall, they didn't really let you in their life. They stayed like that King of Wands still, where they're just like they didn't really, be the partner for you or bring you in. And I feel like because they didn't have room. But I feel like now they do. Either way, I feel like this person's not gonna be able to really relax again until they talk about this with you. I feel like this person might be trying to date again and it's just not working out. It makes them still talk and think about you. Something like that. So I hope you enjoyed. I forgot to get in chat. I told myself I wouldn't. But either way, I hope everybody has a great day and that brought you some insight. And you have a have a great day.